What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Argos and Alouettes. Starting up in a few minutes. The Toronto Argonauts are in Montreal against the Alouettes. Let's go. What up, Terry? Go Stallions, go. Watch out, Baltimore Stallions. What about the Birmingham Stallions? And the Michigan Panthers, Sunday, I'll be covering that game. And the Battlehawks and the Defenders, big-time playoff games for the UFL. But I know you're talking about the Baltimore Stallions. That was a team a long time ago. A long time ago. I forget when they switched on over, but way back in the day. Replay. All right. Let me just check to make sure things are up and cooking on the horizontal and vertical sides of YouTube, followed by the green side, the purple side. I think those are in full effect. The double T side, slow and lame as per usual. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I forgot to create a poll question again. No big deal. Let me just see something here. All right, that's good. Molson Stadium, Friday Night Football. Let's go. I got the Montreal Alouettes winning. It's a close one. It's going to be a battle between Arbuckle and the Argos. The reigning, defending champions of the world. Canadian champions of the world. Canadian champions of Canada, I guess. The Argonauts won it last year, and the Alouettes won it the previous year. What up, John David? Go Argos, go! Hope it's a great game. The other one, yesterday was a good game, too. And then we got 2 games tomorrow. We got 2 CFL games tomorrow covering the Stamps. That'll be nice. But covering all 4 games every weekend, unless I'm away on vacation, which won't be too often, but lots of football to cover on this channel. So then we got the European League of Football tomorrow morning as well. So we have 3 games tomorrow, and we got 4 games on Sunday with the 2 UFL playoff games and the 2 European League of Football games in the morning. So tons of streaming to do. Yeah, so I got the Alouettes winning a nail-biter, probably like something 28-24 Alouettes. That's what I'm gonna go and say. Davis Alexander, the starting quarterback, because they shipped Cody Fajardo out of here. The bum. He was decent. They were able to win a Grey Cup with him, but he was just average. Just an average quarterback in the CFL, that is. I thought Arbuckle was a bum a couple years ago, but he was able to win in the playoffs when it counted for the Argos after they lost both Chad Kelly and Cameron Dukes. So he stepped up to get the Grey Cup last year. Winning it for Toronto. Well, I just got one more thing to fix, and then we're rocking and rolling. The screen is up there, good to go. But let me know what your predictions are of this game. Drop it below. Drop it in the chat. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Deep dap, doop dap. Drop it like it's hot. And boom. This game is on TSN if you're in Canada. If you're outside Canada, then it's on the CFL Plus website. That's where you can watch. What up, Sticks? Giants fan, John David, Terry M. Joining us nice and early. David Berry highlights. Ronnie Hood were here earlier. Wonder if they're still in. They'll probably be stopping in later. They'll be stopping in soon. Okay, that's up and going. Yeah, so I'm saying 28-25 Alouettes. I'm going to say Mack gets a touchdown. Fletcher gets a receiving touchdown out of the backfield. Who's going to score for the Argos? I'm going to say Coxie gets one. Coxie. That's all I'm feeling right now. What state are the Argos from? The Argos are from the winning state, the solid state, the liquid state, the gaseous state. Toronto. They're from Toronto. What up, Charles? Argos going overtime, says John David. Nice. Extra football would be glorious. Charles stopping by and showing some support. Gonna drop a quote, of course. We need the good old Charles quotes on this channel. You gotta have a motivational, inspirational quote of the day. You always got some good ones there, Charles. Always got some good ones. As they do the national anthem. Oh, Canada. The Jets flying high. Alright, the green side's going. Alright. Both sides are rocking and rolling. Cool. We're ready for Friday Night Football. We waited all day for Friday nights. Perhaps. Maybe. But Toronto and Montreal, two heavyweight champions. Two top-notch teams that'll probably be in the playoffs at the end of the year in November. Are the good guys wearing white? I'll have to double check. I didn't see it. I think Toronto is in the whites. I believe Toronto's in the whites. Alright, let's good to go. Rocking and rolling. Boop. Rising Rhino CEO host. Right you are, Charles. Right you are. Alright, let me see. The game, yeah, these games start like 11 minutes after the hour. Or in this case, 11 minutes after the half hour. So 7:41 East Coast time, if you will. You want to miss Dukes? You're new to the CFL. Are the rules different than the NFL? They're similar. Very, very similar. There's a few main differences there, Terry. A few main differences. They have 12 teams. 12 teams. They have, well, there's 9 teams in the league. They can have 12 players on offense and defense instead of 11. There's a 3-minute warning instead of a 2-minute warning. Pretty much all the other rules are the same. The field's different. It's 110 yards long instead of 100 yards. They got 20-yard end zones to give them more room for a touchdown. They have the uprights in the front of the end zone at the goal line instead of the back. The football's a little bit bigger. The point system's the same pretty much. They got the extra point, the kick, and they also have a 2-point conversion from the 3. 2 or 3, I forget if it's a 2 or 3. I cover so many different leagues. The field's also wider too. You need 3 downs to make a first down instead of 4. So the NFL and a lot of the other leagues, you have 4 downs. And usually punt on 4th down. They punt on 3rd down. It's more of a passing league. There's a lot. You can have multiple guys in motion on offense. So they get a running start similar to Arena Football League. Are these university teams? No, these are just 9 Canadian teams. So we got Montreal and Toronto tonight. In the morning, you have 2 choices. Continue to dream about your goals or wake up and chase them. Good stuff, Charles. One of my favorites. And, if you kick a field goal and you miss, the defending team has to return it out of the end zone. Otherwise, the kicking team will get 1 point. Same with a punt. You have to return it out of the end zone. Otherwise, they get 1 point. It's called the Rouge, or a 1-pointer. That's the main difference. So you can punt it through the back of the end zone for 1 point. So that's unique. But if you don't take it out of the end zone, then you get it at your own 40. So it's like, do you want to, concede 1 point and get the ball at the 40? Or do you want to return it out, maybe not get good field position, but not give up the 1 point? Little different strategy. 50th career CFL game, but his 5th start. Davis Alexander. I think he's going to do it right today. It's going to do all right and lead the Alouettes to a W on Week 1, Game 1. Just about kickoff. As they're showing John Maz, the head coach who won the Grey Cup with Montreal a couple years ago. Dinwiddie's back for the Argonauts, of course. Only won at 22 and 24, not just last year. So, bang. Bum, bum, bum. It's game time, McCool. What up, McCool? Jack is back. Let's go. The Alouettes are kicking off to the Toronto Argonauts to start the game. Here we go. And so it begins. Pumped crowd, filled crowd out there in Montreal. Maltos with the kick, returning from the 10, left to right. Toronto's in the whites with their light blue helmets. Out past the 30 to the 35. 40-yard line, drops the ball. Oh, no, I thought he dropped the ball. He did not drop the ball. All right, out comes Nick Arbuckle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 27 touchdowns, 32 interceptions in his career in his 7th season. 10-15 record. But he won the Argonauts the Grey Cup last year. You get 3 downs to make a first down, not 4, Terry. 3. Only 3. First and 10 at their own 41 for Toronto. Spreading them wide. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Flags everywhere. I missed who hopped off sides, but what up, Greg? Should be a good game on the vertical side. What's up? Should be indeed. So a flag already.
What have I done?
Is that Sankey offsides? Oh no, Toronto offsides. I guess Sankey drew him offsides. So a little false starts on the illegal procedure. Oh, tasty beverage time for the Giants fan. Get those tasty beverages ready. 1st and 15 for the Argonauts. Get those snacks ready. The buttery corn, tasty chips, ice cream, whatever it may be. Delicious. All right. And tons of water. I got my water and coffee ready to go. Here we go. Backed up at their own 36. Takes the shotgun snap. So wings it down low. Hits his man out to the 43. Coaxy with the catch. Let the Argonauts do whatever they want. Depends on the ref crew. Depends on the crew. Some places, some teams get all the calls. McMahon, Coaxy, Daniels, Brissett, Meidel, and Unger out there for the Argonauts. Throwing it down low. Ooh, had the inside route there, Burns. Could have been an interception, but it's a quick 2 and out. And the Argos is going to have to punt it away. Good defense there by the Alouettes. Alouette. All right. Good start for Montreal. Good start. All right. Fletcher should be back for the return. I'm sorry, Letcher, not Fletcher. And returning from the 15 out to the 20. Flag coming down. Yeah, because Fletcher is their running back. My bad. Letcher, their kick returner / wide receiver. What up, Tony? We're back. You are back. I am back. We are back. 4-0 Davis Alexander. 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's his profile, and it's must be a holding on the Alouettes, and they're going to be moving back half the distance to the goal.
What have I done?
Should be around the 7-8 yard line. Happy Friday football, people. We have Friday football non-stop. All right, the refs are back on your good side again. They're at their own 8. Going right to left, sets him in motion. Alouettes in the navy blue and reds. And runs it out to the 14-yard line. All right. 7 yards on the carry there by Fletcher. All right. Friday Night Football. We got Erlington, Rambo, Sneed, Speaker, Mack, and Philpott out there. Let's go, Philpott. Missed a lot of last year with an injury, but he's back in action. Mr. Canadian. And hands it up the middle. Oh, past the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Second and 4, he gets a ton of yards there. Burlington. Thomas Burlington. Let's go. First down. First down of the day. Let's go. Go Leafs, go. Dallas, one of my mods is a huge Toronto fan. Loves the Leafs. Loves their Maple Leafs. And hands it off in the middle, squeezing through for 5 to the 35. Burlington again. Thomas Burlington. Dunnigan is retired from the TSN broadcast. There is now an opening. Word on the street is that the Rhino is up for the job. They only sent me some text messages. I haven't had a formal phone call with TSN yet. I've also been exchanging some emails with my manager, but nothing fully in the works yet there, Tony. On the vertical side, throws it down low. He makes the grab as a yard short is Sneed. Tyler. But it's going to be 3rd and 1. Just short. 3rd and 1. Yeah, Davis stayed in the pocket, maneuvered around just a tad and dropped it off, but just short. All good there, Terry. All good. CFL Plus works good. Yeah, saves me a lot of money. I had to pay for the European League of Football, so that is a pretty penny. And the Sunday ticket too. When I pay for that, that's a price tag. My agent says they don't have enough money to afford the Rhino. It's true. It's true. So it's 3rd and inches after the measurement. Thanks for the sub. We are 7 subscribers away from 2,400. 7 away from 2,400. Let's get there tonight. We need 7 new subscribers tonight to hit 2,400. My goal is to get 3,000 by the NFL season. High goals. Gotta dream big. Play big. Work hard. Sneaks up the middle. The second ever gets it. And there's a flag in the backfield. Might have been a little offsides action. That came up right away. So they have the first down at the moment as Evans came out there for the sneak. Oh, it was offsides on the defense. So they'll take the penalty. They'll take the yards.
What have I done?
And they'll take the first down. Bang. Show me the money. Show me the money. That's what I'm telling TSN. Show me the money. All right, at the 45-yard line. Takes the snap, only rushing 4. Alexander goes to a second read down low. Hits it a Rambo to the 53. 8 yards on the reception. Is the tush push allowed? I believe it is, but they have like a yard off the ball in the CFL, and it's so much easier to get those quarterback sneaks. So they don't utilize the tush push in Canada. But yeah, that little gap just makes it really easy for all the sneaks. All right, here we go. Just short of midfield, 2nd and 2. 5 minutes into the game. Just getting underway. Fakes the handoff, pass up top to Sneed. Round the outside to the 45, 40, 38-yard line. And push out of bounds. Another first down for the Alouettes. Let's go, Sneed. Let's go. Hopefully you guys did your pick'em and your fantasy teams for the CFL. I did my roster this morning. I forgot to do it yesterday, so I missed out on a couple teams. But I still set up my lovely roster, and I went and I threw in Philpott I know I had Philpott going today. And I went with Elks quarterback. Yeah, because that guy can run. Shotgun, hands it off. Not much there for Burlington. Gets about 2. Do the refs work for Montreal? They probably work for the referee company, whatever that is, and in the referee union. You tell him, Tony. I'm gonna hire you as my manager. You'll be my agent. Look, speak to Tony. Speak to Tony, my agent. My streamer agent. Blitzing 5, rushing 5, rather swings it up top, makes a grab at the first down, and he gets up and runs for a few extra yards, but he was down. Boom, Mack on the attack. Austin coming through. Another first down for Montreal. Getting to the 27-yard line. Closer and closer to the danger zone. Let's go. The Alouettes driving. Just keep driving, just keep driving, just keep driving. It's only the first drive there, Terry. They won the Grey Cup last year. They are the reigning, defending Canadian champions of Canada. The Argos going deep. Oh, Philpott just too deep as he tries to dive to make the catch. Oh, too much air underneath it. Too long by Alexander. That would have been a sweet touchdown for my fantasy player, Philpott. I'm probably going to take him a lot this year. But man, I'm like, he's back. Threw him on my lineup. Threw him on my team. Almost had it. Montreal might go all the way for a goal. They might get it. They might. That one hurts. They almost had it right there. At the 25er, Alexander in trouble. Can't escape and sacked. Back at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and long for Montreal, and they're going to have to set up for a field goal attempt. Sacked. There goes that touchdown there, Terry. There goes that touchdown. But they may get a 3-fer. Lanier with the sack. Maltos, the fresh maker. 38-yard field goal attempt from straight away. And, oh, he shanked it wide left. No good. And out of the back of the end zone. But that's going to put 1 point on the board for Montreal on the missed field goal. Wide left, back of the end zone. The Rouge in full effect. Man, oh man, there goes the 3-pointer. You get one and like it. Sheesh. Yeah, the Argos can't stop a beach ball. Well, they just let up a shankopotamus there. So it's only 1-0. It's like a soccer game. It's like a soccer game. 1-0. Montreal on top, taking the early lead. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Maltos looks like he was eating a lot of donuts over the winter. That's how these kickers stay in shape. They gotta eat those donuts for all that the extra weight and power and muscle goes into their legs. It's just biology and physics put together. It's science. That's what they do. They follow the science. Even if it's fake science, it's science nonetheless. Do I watch NFL games as well, or is the CFL my only sport? I cover all that is football. I got the European League of Football tomorrow morning. I have the 2 CFL games tomorrow as well. And then Sunday, I have I have 2 more European League of Football games, and then the 2 UFL games, the playoffs. Then that takes us to college football. I do a little bit of college football, and then I cover the NFL, all the primetime games, overseas games, all the Colts games, and another random game on Sunday, because I cover 3 to 4 games on Sunday for the NFL. Tons of football. And then I mix in a little bit of other sports occasionally, but mostly football. 5 different football leagues. Bam! Vince in the building as there's flags exploding from everywhere.
What have I done?
Should be a penalty on Toronto. All sides on Toronto on the receivers. Getting a fast start, going too far. Fire Maltos. You got him 1 point. You got him 1. Warren Moon in 1980 winning a Grey Cup. His first one after 10 starts. Mr. Football. That's right. Screen pass and gobbled up after a gain of about 2. Not much there from Midel. 10 yards offsides. Bang. How come the only chats you see are your own, Tony? Oh, because I have 2 streams going. I have you're on the vertical stream for the phone, and there a lot of the other people are on the horizontal stream for the laptop or the TV. So I have two of the streams going. On the thumbnail, I have the little phone on there, and I call it vertical stream, so that people know that that's the vertical one. So depending on where you're watching, what you're watching on, you can choose wisely. And he swings it up to Coxie, makes a grab, and only gets about 5 yards around the outside there. And the Toronto Argonauts are going to have to punt again. Punt it again. Yeah, because there's like 11 people on the vertical side, but nobody's really chatting on that side. And punts away from the 35. Boop. And out of bounds it goes. And there goes the yellow laundry on the field. Thanks for the sub. We are 6 subscribers away from 2,400. Yeah. Thank you. We're getting there little by little, one by one on the subs. Yeah, buddy. We're on the purple, green, and double T side as well. Trying to build up an audience everywhere. Small audience everywhere, but an audience everywhere. This is why you don't cut carry. Yeah. Well, they're not even running the ball. I mean, they got McMahon, who was a good number 2 last year. So they got McMahon and Williams. I figured McMahon might do some damage. I might have put him on my fantasy team. No, I don't think I took him. But, yeah. Argos are going to go toss the ball everywhere with Arbuckle, apparently. So far, the white team looks horrible. Yeah, 2 drives, 2 3 and outs. Or 2 and outs, if you will. Sheesh. 4 likes to 20. Let's get it. Not a very exciting quarter so far, Tony. Not you, Greg. Not you. Different McMahon. Different McMahon, Greg. As they take a long commercial break. Yeah, not super exciting, especially if you're a Toronto fan. 2 and outs would get you really mad. Carries cut due to salary and nothing else. I thought he was one of the better running backs in the CFL. Had a bunch of NFL experience, so I don't know, man. I don't know. But there's a few Canadian players that make big bucks. Nathan Rourke, Chad Kelly are the big guys, making like half a mil a year. Runs it up top. Burlington again, not much. Do we still have the long-haired punt returner? I completely forgot his name, but he was great. I need time to think. I can't remember it either. I don't recall, David. I don't recall. And slanting up top, hits his man past the 50 to the 54 and a first down. Sneed again coming through. I know I put Philpott on my team, but I don't think I put Sneed. Maybe I should have put Sneed on my team. No, we're going Philpott. Tyson Philpott instead of Tyler Sneed. Doug Flutie and his Flutie Flakes. What up, King? Yeah, back in the 80s. Doug Flutie. Warren Moon, too. Throwing it up top. Too high, too far out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Montreal. Going to Rambo. Can't make the play. Welcome in, King. Welcome in. Flutie. Yeah, he didn't do anything in the NFL. Basically a backup for that little guy. But Flutie, the best CFL quarterback ever. Man, oh man. Warren Moon, probably the 2nd best quarterback in the CFL. Also had a Hall of Fame NFL career. Didn't win the Super Bowl, but won multiple Grey Cups, just like Flutie. Dallas has arrived. What's going on, Dallas? We were talking about you before. Alexander on the run, gets the first down to the 40 and out of bounds. What a run by Davis. Alexander. Welcome in. How many teams are in the CFL? There's 9 teams. All I do is complain all year long that they need a 10th team. They need that 10th team. It drives me mad that they only have 9. It drives me wild. Yeah, Montreal seems to have a lot of small, quick, speedy players. Yeah, a lot of the wide receivers are like 5'7", 5'8". I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, it works well in the CFL. It's like you want to have like tons of slot receivers, like Julian Edelman guys. And hands it off, fighting, grinding. Oh! Gets around the outside, close to a first down. Was that Thies? I don't know how to say his name. Thies? Travis Thies coming through. Yeah, I don't know where Fletcher is. Fletcher must be hurt. Yeah, they're odd number teams, so there's always one team that's off every week, and they really have to work that into the schedule. It's pretty crazy. Replaced Rob Johnson and showed him how it was done for the Bills. Doug Flutie. Yep, he had a little time with the Bills. Then he had a little bit more time in the 90s with the Patriots, sporadically. Halifax? I think a lot of people are talking about Halifax should be the 10th team. What up, Magic Man? What's going on? Gives it to Thomas Burlington, dancing around to the 26. 4-5 on that carry, as we got 2.5 left in the first. The Magic Man and the Dallas show up together. You can only join you for the Road Argonauts games. Oh, you have an Argonaut. You have Argonaut season tickets. That's pretty sweet, David. That's pretty sweet. All good, man. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you hanging out. I will be here for almost all the games. All the way to the Grey Cup. Going deep to Philpott. Bang! Touchdown, corner of the end zone. Montreal strikes first with the 6er. Boom! Philpott is back. Let's go. That one wasn't too far. Philpott coming through. He's on my fantasy team. Oh, baby. Montreal, starting strong. Where you at, Phil Pot? Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He beats McFadden in the corner. Bang, just like that. That's not going to make Dallas happy. Live or die, man. Unalive. Wrong. Honk. So cheesy. So cheesy there, Dallas. 10th team, Baltimore. What up, Dance Studio? Extra point up. And good. Show me 8-0. I got to get Doug Flutie's rookie card. I used to have it back in the day, but, yeah. Argos, did you fall on your heads? They might have. They might have. To start, they had 2 2-and-outs. That was 2 2-and-outs. Not goody. Bledsoe took Flutie's job back in 93. Oh, well, no, it wasn't, because I don't know if he started too much as a rookie. He might have. I think Bledsoe actually did start in 93. I forget how many yards he had, but yeah, Bledsoe and his rocket arm back in the day. There should be a North Pole CFL team. All the elves. Man, oh man. The new movie had a perfect opportunity to do a honk, and they missed it. I guess, gotta pass up that honk. Gotta pass it up. So cheesy. Ridiculous. The game is over, folks. It was nice while it's only the first quarter. Only the first quarter, Terry. It's not over. You should see the fourth quarter. Like, teams just score like crazy. It's like you think the under's going to hit, and then they score like so many touchdowns in the fourth quarter to smash the over. It's like in the CFL, the over is the play to make. You think John Candy briefly owned the Argonauts? That I have not heard of before. John Candy. Craziness. Crazy. Let's go, Phil Pot. Phil Pot said there's plenty more where that came from. Watch out. Let's go. McMahon. I see you on the green side, McMahon. I see you over there. Go Montreal. What up, Maddie? Hey-o. Maddie on the vertical front. R.I.P. John Candy is missed, says Maddie. Returning your left to right out to the 33. Turner on the return. Now, there's a different kick returner. I forget who it was last year, but Turner is returning for the Argos right now. You hope Hamilton loses every single game of the season? Yes. They play the Stamps tomorrow. I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Ticats and Stampedas. Let's go, Stamps. Let's go. Bam. Now let's see a pick 6. Did I play? I might have played the Argonauts defense. No, man, I think I did the Stamps defense. I think I took the Stamps defense in fantasy for tomorrow. John Candy, Wayne Gretzky, Bruce McNall own the Argos. Interesting. Someone's got to start a new franchise up there in Canada. Go Elks, go. They're going to get creamed on tomorrow night. They're going to get creamed. It's like 82% of the people are picking against the Elks. They're playing the Lions. It's Elks and Lions. Lions going to smash them. Smash them. I'm excited for the Stamps. With Adams. Going to sling the ball everywhere. They're talking about Luke Wilson. The Seahawks were picked by the Argos in the draft back in the day. Luke Wilson. Oh, and he's there right now. He won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks back in 2014. Crushing those Broncos. It was like 41-9 or something stupid like that. Go Stamps, only over Hamilton. Remember when they brought Rocket Ismail to the CFL? No, I remember him. I remember getting his rookie cards back in, when was that? Was that 93? I remember getting those cards. I didn't know the existence of the CFL as a kid. McMahon on his first carry of the day. They got to be from Alberta, Calgary, or Edmonton, I'm guessing. Calgary Stampeders. Let's go. That's right, King. Dan Studio loves the Elks. Yeah, there was 7 yards on the run there by McMahon. 2nd and 3. Argos trying to get their first down of the day as we're under a minute to play the first. And swings it down low, makes the grab at the 45 to the 49. McMahon gets it. McMahon moves those chains. 91. That was when he was in the CFL. I feel like I remember him having rookie cards in the NFL in 93. I don't remember it being 91. It must be the CFL in 91. I don't recall. Runs it up top to the 52. Only 2 yards on the run by the Mack. I think Ishmael had 2 stints in the CFL because he burned out of the NFL really quickly. So I think he played for the CFL, then got drafted, crapped out. He was drafted by the Raiders, I believe, and then he went back to the CFL. I don't remember how long, though. I'm not a master of the Rockets' history. 91 CFL. I'm thinking 93 was, I think it was the same as Bledsoe for the NFL. Drafted by the Raiders. Because I know I had a few of his rookie cards back in the day, but... Calgary Stampede after the Heart Wrestling Organization for Alberta's cowboy culture. The Heart Foundation. Illegal procedure, full start on Toronto. Ship them back. Ship them back. My buddy Brian is a huge Bret Hart fan from the 90s. Mr. Canadian. The Montreal Screwjob. Here we go. Last play of the first quarter. 2nd and 13. Over the middle. Hits his man to the 42 of the Alouettes. Boom. Let's go. Brissett coming through. Arbuckle to Brissett. Over the middle. Ends the first quarter with another first down. Argonauts on the move. 93 NFL. Yep. I think they had like the Topps gold cards. I think that's what I remember from 93. That was the year that I was really starting to get into collecting cards. And then in the next year, 94, I started getting into football more. So I was collecting the cards, but wasn't fully into football because I was 11 in 93. So in 94, I turned 12. And that's when the beginning of the football nonsense took over. But I remember I was collecting a lot of 1993 Pro Set football cards. A little bit of other stuff. I got a bunch of 1990 Score. Some 92 Topps football. 90, not too much 90 Pro Set, but 90... Was it 91? No, it was 91 Pro Set, not 93. 93 was Topps, more Topps. 91 Pro Set I got a lot of. Ooh, commercial time. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Smash those hearts, people. Smash those hearts. Hit that like button. And subscribe it up. Share it out with y'all friends as well. Let's grow this Rhino Nation wherever you're watching. 8-0 Montreal. Let's go. But Toronto's driving. Oh, that's the guy's name. Grant. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't see him on the roster. Grant. You are correct. That's the guy's name. Now that you mention it. Yep, Grant. You chased the Barry Sanders rookie, the Ohio State uniform. I have his 89 score because I bought the 89 score set like 8 or 9 years ago. Because that was like so hard to get back in the early 90s. From like 91 to 94. They didn't have anything. Hands it off up top. McMahon to the 38. As the Argonauts are going right to left now. About 4 yards on the carry there by the Mack. Bum, 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 bum. Oklahoma State. Yep. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6er. Looks like Montreal's blitzing. Coming through. Arbuckle smash at the 50. Bow. Sit down. Sankey with the smash right through. No time. No time for the Arbuckle. And will we get a long field goal? I think they're going to punt it. Ah, the pro sets? Is it 89 pro set? Why do I not remember 80? Oh, no, I know. Okay. Yeah, the reddish colored cards. That's right. I do have that. I do have that rookie. Yep, they're going to punt it away. They're back at the 50. Foomp. Whatever happened to Kelly? I think he's like still injured. The Argonauts lost their quarterbacks due to injuries. Returning it down low. Letcher out to the 37. Left to right goes the Alouettes. They keep the Argonauts at a goose egg on the scoreboard. Nice. Don Magic Man Magikowski. Greatest name ever. The Magic Man. He really didn't have much magic. Cool name. Cool nickname. But he did not do anything. The Magic Man. Alright, here we go with a 36. 2 minutes into the second. Hands it off. Gobbled up after a gain of 2. Parrish with the tackle. Burlington on the run. What are they showing down there? Nope. Nothing important. Oh, Grant is injured. I feel like... what number is he? I forget what number Grant was. And pressure! Down he goes, back at the 30. Sacked by the Argonauts and a 2 and out. Real quick for the Alouettes. Chatfield with the sack. Bam. Alexander going nowhere. No time to pass. And Argonauts get the ball back. Rookie season 9 and 7. UFL CFL meeting 3 days ago. Interesting there, Vince. Alright, set back at his own 17. Should punt it around the 20. Foomp. Here we go. Short kick to the 40 to 40, and returns it to the 47. Should have been Turner on the return. Friday Night Football, people. Friday Night Football. Tuck the puppy has arrived. What up, Tuck? You believe this season will be special for the Colts? You were supposed to be here for last night's game, but you overslept and missed it. All good, Tuck the puppy. Glad to have you. Welcome in, welcome back. Let's go, Tuck the puppy. Oh, baby. Tuck the puppy back in the building. Whoo, let's check the green side. Oh, we got the double Gregs on the green side. Hold on. Let me see here. Boop. Okay. You're an Eagles fan, King. All right. But you're pulling for the Colts to be good because of Shane Steichen. Yep. I was reading that he's on the hot seats. One of the coaches on the hot seats this year. The former offensive coordinator for the Eagles. He'll have his hands full with Daniel Jones this season. Well, they got Tyler Warren. They gave him a weapon. So I think the Colts offense with the offensive line is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. The receivers aren't overly amazing, but I think it's a decent trio with Pittman, Pierce, and Downs. With the Adonai Mitchell's the number 4. Warren, I think he could. That's serviceable. That is pretty good. And I think the Colts could do some damage with the right leadership. All right, in the pistol. Arbuckle hands it off. No, gobbled up, going nowhere. Williams on the run, might have lost one. Bang. Williams' first carry of the day. Smashed behind the line. You want Steichen to be fired? And the Eagles can get him back as a coordinator? He worked out great in 22? Yeah. I don't know. They're probably waiting for the end of the year, the Colts, because if they're going to fire him, they're going to get rid of him and the general manager Ballard in the same shot, I think. Blitzing, bang, throws it up top. Hits his man first down to the 45-yard line of the Alouettes. Unger coming through. But there's a flag on the play. Might have been a holding because it seemed like the Alouettes are flying through. Because it looked like they were going to smash the quarterback. No, it's not a holding. It's an offsides on Toronto. Oh, whoops. My bad. My bad. Daniels. Too far down the field. So no first down for the Argonauts. It'll be 2nd and 16 after the penalty. Tuck the puppy is a Cowboys fan. May the best team win in week 1. Oh, Eagles, Cowboys, eh? All right. Takes the snap. Arbuckle throws it up top. And gets it to Coxie for a first down. Up top. I didn't think he was going to get there, but does. Coxie coming through. All right. He just does like a corner route and then an out pattern. Yep, and he went to Unger on the outs, and nobody was there. Gets the first down. Sheesh. Runs it up the middle for maybe a yard. Oh, the Panthers up 1-0 over the Oilers. The Stanley Cup Finals. An Eagles fan, a Cowboys fan, and a Giants fan in this chat. This should be good. Yep. Every Sunday. It's only going to get crazier as my channel gets bigger and bigger, King. We'll get everybody here. We'll get the Commanders fans in here. one of my streaming buddies is an Orioles fan. He has tons of people around that area going for the Commanders. Throwing it up top. Ooh, just off the mark. There's a flag in the secondary as he's going to Coxie again. Your favorite rookie card? Bo Jackson. 1986 baseball. Tops traded on the Royals. Oh, it's going to be a defensive pass interference on the Alouettes for a first down.
What have I done?
All right. All right, we got 20 likes and counting. Let's go, people. Thanks for all the likes. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them going. All right, so they're down to the 36-yard line of the Alouettes in field goal range at the moment. The NFC Beast, says Tech the Puppy. Arbuckle, throwing it up top, intercepted! Oh, bad pass, cuts it off, makes the pick. Unbelievable. Burns coming through with the interception. Arbuckle, not good. Burns cuts in front, bang, makes the play. Interception at the 28-yard line. No points to the Argonauts. And may God have mercy on your soul. Montreal taking over after the commercial. Tecmo Bowl. Ha! Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, I have some baseball cards. I have mostly a Ken Griffey Jr. collection. And a bunch of A-Rod rookies. A few Bryce Harper rookies. But yeah, and then I have a whole binder of Ken Griffey Jr. cards. But most of my collection is like 95% football. Maybe it's like 92% football, 5% basketball, 1% baseball, and I have like minimal hockey cards. Tons of NFL stuff. I do want to go get some junk cards from the 90s, of course. And we get more of the rookies. Some baseball rookies from the early 90s. The Manny Ramirez's and all that stuff. Bo Jackson is off limits. No cheating. A-Rod in Seattle? Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I probably have about, I'm going to say around 10 A-Rod rookies. I think I got the better ones are the Flair. I might have one of the SP. I gotta double check my my baseball collection. Flacco collection. I got a few. I probably have like one or two Flacco rookies. I don't recall, but I know I have at least one. And I think I pulled back in the day. What year was Flacco's rookie year? Was it 06 or 07? I forget what year. And back in action, swings it up top, hits him at Philpott to the 45. Philpott with the first down. Bam! Keep throwing to Philpott. He's on my fantasy team. Argos team is done. You're gonna watch the Oilers and Panthers game instead. It's only in the first half. The points are coming in the second half. It's a tale of two halves in the CFL. Buy Bo Jackson 86. I'll get a Bo Jackson. I'll get a Bo Jackson NFL rookie. Get a Bo Jackson baseball rookie too there, Dan Studio. All right, at their own 45, after the Philpott first down, Alexander roaming around. Swings it down low. Dallaire, the fullback, getting 10 yards in the first down. Dallaire, boom. Got him. King Jr. had one of the best looking swings of all time. Yeah, his swing is amazing. Otani's swing's pretty nice. But yeah, I loved King Jr.'s swing. And that's what got me into him in the early 90s. Huge King Jr. fan. I got tons of his rookies too. I think I have like 7 89 Upper Deck rookies. And then I got a bunch of Bowman, Score, Fleer. And end around down to Philpott, loses a yard. Womp womp. Rodgers on the Steelers. Yep. He's going to sign with the Steelers, he said yesterday. Flacco on the Browns. Rough stuff. Pittsburgh and Cleveland are turning their football fields into shuffleboard courts. They're going to have to pay extra for all the diapers that they're going to need. Because they're going to crap their pants all year long. They're going to be in the retirement home. Mookie Betts? Nah, I don't need any Mookie Betts. 90s rookie cards. Blindside block. Oh, legal block on Rambo. Bring them back. We're halfway through the second quarter. 8-0 Alouettes on top. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button if you're watching on the vertical side or the horizontal side of YouTube. Let's go, YouTubers. We're so close to 2,400. 2394 on the subscribers. Hopefully it's a close game with people pouring at the end, and we get all the subs needed to hit 2,400 tonight. Shuffleboard, bridge. Pressure. Alexander rolling out to the right. Avoids the pressure. Throw it, and he's on the run. Following some blocks past the 50 to the 53. It was second and 26, but it's still third down. He scrambles for a bunch, but they'll have to punt it away. The drive ends. Jim Tomei, one of your favorites. He looked like a lumberjack. He had a unique swing. That is true there, King. Not on Ken Griffey Jr.'s level, but you know the Tomei swing. So it's 3rd and 13. Alouettes punted away. I might have one Tomei rookie. I sold a lot of them back in the 90s. All the baseball cards they had. I have some. Good old Tomei. What up, RC on the vertical front and the Gooner coming through on the vertical side. 1-0 Panthers. Florida and Edmonton 8-0. Oh, 8-0 Alouettes. The Riders are 1-0. Yep. Your Riders are 1-0 there, Mossy. Oh, I forgot to do the first pick yesterday. I made my picks today. And I set my fantasy roster today. So we're good to go now, Moss. We're good. Returning from the 5, stumbles down at the 7. As Toronto's going right to left, backed up inside their own 10. Not much there for Turner. He had 600 dingers. That ain't bad. Nope. It's pretty solid for Tomei. The Cleveland Indians back in the day. Where else was he besides the Indians? I think he played somewhere else after the Indians. What up? RC coming through. Game 2 is on Sunday nights. What game 2? What game 2 there, RC? Panthers are up 1-0 over the Oilers. 600 dingers. Dinger. That's the name of the Rockies mascot. But the Rockies don't hit dingers. Not anymore. They used to. In the Todd Helton, Larry Walker days. Not so much anymore. The Rockies are sad times. Sad times for the Colorado Rockies. Oh, OKC and Indy. I was thinking hockey. I was like, oh, hockey's going tonight. I wasn't even thinking basketball. My bad, RC. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm covering all 4 football. European League of Football in the morning and 2 Canadian football games. Well, that's right. The Roland Garros, the women's final tomorrow morning. Sabalenka and Goff. That is 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Nice and early. Sabalenka and Goff. Djokovic lost today to Sinner, the world number 1. He couldn't get his 25th. Man, oh man, Sinner's too good right now. Hasn't lost a set all major. The whole flippin' French Open. Swings it up top to Ungerer. Tackled right away by Ento. Gets about 5 yards. Oh, Edmonton tied it up. 1-1. Oh, baby. 5.5 left and counting here in the first. Not too much action. Only 8-0. 8-0 Alouettes. The Alouettes. Going deep up top. Did he make the grab? Coxie makes the grab down the sideline? No way. Oh, baby. And throws it up top. Gets about 3 yards to the 52. 4 yards to the 52. Midel coming through. Man, oh man, he bobbled that. Yep, that's a Coxie catch as long as he didn't go out of bounds, but they ran a quick play. OKC and Indy tomorrow night. So let's go. Shotgun, Arbuckle over the middle. Nice grab to the 40. Chopped down to the 38. Daniels up first down. Here comes the Argos. The Saints and the Musketeers are working on a tandem with each other. Missing the New Orleans Breakers with the Nordic Storm. Well, what? I don't know what that means there, Tuck the Puppy. I don't know what's happening. Takes the snap, slanting over the middle. Oh, behind him, incomplete to Ungerer. I have no idea what that means, Tuck the Puppy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we're just about at the 3-minute warning. One more play until then. At the 38, Argonauts in their whites. Arbuckle's got time. Throwing it down low to nobody. 5 yards short of his receiver. Yikes, he's going to Brissett. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And we should get a field goal try by Toronto. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum, ba-da-bum. 3-minute warning, people. 3-minute warning. We're halfway through on this Friday night. Let's go. What up, Eduardo? Eduardo on the green side. What's up? Bam. What up, Jump TV? You have Tyson under 6 receptions. He's at 3. Hope he stays under. I have Tyson on my fantasy team, Jump TV. Why would you go under? Why would you do that? I want him to tear it up. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, well, good luck. If you got a lot of money on it, I hope you win. I hope you win there, Jump TV. Mace Green Machine? Green is the color. Football is the game. Sing it, Gooner. Sing it, sing it, sing it. Fudge. It's all right. He's got a touchdown. So he got me a touchdown already in fantasy. So, all right. How about he gets 2 more catches, but one of them's for a touchdown? We'll split the difference, all right? So 2 more receptions in the second half, but one of them for a touchdown. And you win, and I get 2 touchdowns from my receiver. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, you have 6 receptions? He's at 3? Okay, no, I thought it was for the first half. So that would have been way too easy. Less than 6 in the first half. Totally misread that. Yeah, but gonna be close. Good luck to you. Lay it on the line. I just missed the pick'em. I missed one of the pick'ems. And snap, hold, kick. It's lined up. Does it have the distance? Bangs it through. All right, all right, all right. Hajralahu. Can't say that guy's name. The kicker nails it through, puts 3 on the board, and that's 8-3. The lead cut to 5 by the field goal. Let's go. Hey-oh, thanks to the sub, we are 5 subscribers away from 2,400. 5 to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. 5 subs to 2,400. Let's get 5 in the second half, people. 5 more subscribers. Runs it up the middle, getting nothing. The Alouettes' second quarter has been super slow. Can't do much. Was that Philpott on the carry? For nothing? Good weekend, Rhino Nation. Amigos, go Rhino Nation. Good start for the Riders. 1-0. Canadians taking over the NBA. Definitely need the Stanley Cup back in Edmonton for a parade. And Americans watching CFL. We're going to build it up, Moss. We're going to build up the CFL. And Alexander gets the run, reaching for the first down for 10 yards. Just enough. Alexander doing it with his legs. Ooh, the Oilers scored 2-1. 2-1 Oilers on top. Watch out. We got to bring the CFL and all that is football to the top, Moss. Football all year round. What we want to do here. 107 yards through the air, 38 on the ground for Alexander. Injured Argonauts. McManus. Their stud linebacker in the middle. Limping just a tad. Doesn't look too bad. My guess is he'll sit out the rest of the first half and hop back in the third quarter. Yeah, it was McManus who had to force him out of bounds. Ooh. Probably just twisted the ankle just a tad. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's fine. Was it Dark Angelo? Dark Angelo. Filling in. Filling in for the McManus. Swings it up top on the screen pass. Gets to midfield. Midfield by the Mack. Did I do Mack? I think I just did Philpott. Hopefully I didn't take both. I could have popped both in there. But it'd be 2nd and 5 for the Alouettes. And looking wants to run. Alexander sacked for a loss of 2. Going down. Smashing him. Parrish with the smashing. Fail, fail, fail. Where you at, Montreal? So they'll have to punt it away. $1:36 on the clock for see if Toronto can close the gap more, possibly take the lead before halftime. Punts it away. Bounces into the end. No. Goes down to the 1. Doesn't go into the end zone. Looks like they were going to concede the 1-pointer. It gets it out to the 11 with $1:03 on the clock. (8-3) Alouettes on top. Let's go. They're starting their own 12. Arbuckle out there. Here we go. Takes a snap. Looking. Swings it down low to Brissett. Out to the 17. All right, all right. Beverett on the tackle. No big deal. Yeah, I don't think the Argonauts going to get any points. They're going to be happy, I guess, okay with the Argonauts down 8-3. They're at their own 17, 41 seconds and counting. Takes a snap. Sits in the pocket. Stepping up, pressure. And smashed down, and might be a fumble return for a touchdown. I thought the arm was going forward, but they're saying touchdown. Touchdown Alouettes. I thought the arm was going forward. Yeah, that looks like it's going. The arm was going forward, but right now it's a defensive touchdown by Montreal. No way. Let me see. Oh, he went to throw it, but that ball came out like this. So if he went back, he might have lost control of the ball. I gotta see that in slow motion. He wanted to throw it, but when he cocked it back, he might have lost control. That's close. You gotta go in slow motion. Let me see. He goes like this, and then it comes out of his hand. So, yeah, it does look more on the incomplete side. So, it should be incomplete, but that's kind of lame-o. I think he did it, he almost did it on purpose, just to get an incomplete pass and not intentional grounding. But, yeah, it should wipe off the scoop and score, if you will. All right, it's up to the Zebras on this one. It's close with slipping out of his hands. What up, Z? What's happening? Welcome in as per usual. Go Oilers. Yeah, I'm not watching that right now. It is confirmed as a fumble for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Wow. Holy crap. Man, oh man, Montreal's going nuts right now. Touchdown for the Alouettes. Scoop and score. Unbelievable. I guess it did slip out of his hands before it started to go forward. And Arbuckle's fumble, return for a touchdown by Montreal, and bang, bang, bang. We got a 14-3 game. Oh, baby. What up, O2? What's happening? O2 in the building, Z in the building. Vince is back. Let's go. Little owl? I thought you had a little Sasquatch dog there or something. And extra point, up and good. 15-3. Let's go, Montreal. 32 seconds left on the clock. Montreal by 2 scores. There's the action. Welcome back, O2. Welcome back. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Smash that like button, sub it up. We are just a few subscribers away from 2,400. Let's get it. Tonight, during this game, in the second half, we are 5 subscribers away from 2,400. A 5 spot. It's going to explode in the second half. Explode. Come on, what's with the delay? Kick it off. Let's go. 32 seconds till halftime. We'll go through a little bit of the stats. Not too crazy stats besides that Philpott touchdown. Returning it from the 10er past the 25 to the 29. Going right to left with 25 seconds left for Toronto. I was able to watch Mission Impossible 3 last night, and I watched Mission Impossible 4 Ghost Protocol this morning. So I'm on Mission Impossible 5 and I think there's 5, 6, and 7 left before I can go see the new movie, which hopefully I'll go see this week after the weekend. I got lots of streaming to do Saturday, Sunday, so I might be able to get it done Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, depending on when I go to the zoo for some lovely last Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. All right, here we go. Takes the snap. Arbuckle going deep. Oh, the defender misplayed it, but it was overthrown anyway, going to Coxie down low. Ooh, could have been dangerous. That could have been a breakaway touchdown. 2nd and 10 with 18 seconds left. Yeah, almost burnt him. Almost burnt him. Oilers up 3-2. Seems like a good game over there, McCool. Seems like a good game. And runs it up the middle for about 3 to the 32. 15-3, Alouettes on top. Justin Bieber is the halftime show. This is not the playoffs. This is not the Grey Cup. There is no Bieber. There is no Bieber today. There's no Bieber tomorrow. There's no Bieber all year. What? I don't even know what the I don't even know what who's signed up for the Grey Cup this year for the halftime show. Arbuckle kneels it down and takes it halftime. 15-3, Alouettes on top. Let's go. me just make sure that's set up. Good, good, good. What up, McMahon on the vertical front? Go Toronto, go. Yeah, buddy. Man, oh man. All right, so let's go check out these stats real quick. As we're at halftime, as I talked to Phil Pott. 3 catches, 43 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Love it. All right, let me get to the stats. The fantasy stats. Tyson Philpott is back. All right, let's see. Arbuckle for the Toronto Argonauts. Hold on, make it a little bigger for me. All right. 11 for 16 for Arbuckle, 139 yards passing, and a terrible interception, which was huge because Toronto was driving down the field, and he threw that pick, so no points on that drive. But 11 for 16, 139, it's okay, but no touchdown passes. Argonauts only have 3 points, so if you play by Arbuckle. McMahon only has 3 carries for 13 yards. Williams has 3 for 3, terrible. And Arbuckle has 1 run for 1. Yeah, it's packed out in Montreal there, Vince. That's what we need for the UFL. Tons of people in the stands. But, yeah, they can't bring their little air horn things, so that's banned this year for Montreal. So at least I don't hear that nonstop, like, in my ear, because they were doing that nuts. They were going crazy with that last year. DeMonte Coxey, 4 catches for 72 yards, targeted 7 times. No touchdown for Coxey, but pretty solid first half for Coxey. And he got that 1 big play on 3rd down, which was huge. Then you got Brissett, 2 for 26. Daniels has only 1 for 20. McMahon has 1 for 10 and a first down. Meidel, 2 catches for 6 yards. Nothing cooking for that guy. Unger, I'm shocked, only has 1 for 5. Unger only has 1 catch for 5 yards. He's got to step up big time in the second half because he's supposed to be like the #1 receiver for the Argonauts. And he's only a 1 for 5. So Arbuckle's got to look for number 83 if Toronto wants to come back here in the second half. Parrish has 1 sack. Lanier has 1 sack for the Argonauts. And Chatfield has 1 sack. So they're getting pressure on Alexander, but not doing enough. 3 sacks is pretty solid for a game. They got 3 sacks in the first half. So that's Toronto and the Argonauts. Let's check out Montreal Alouettes. Alexander playing a bit better than Arbuckle. 10 for 12, 113 yards through the air, and the touchdown to Philpott, because Philpott is a beast. Alexander leads the Alouettes in rushing as well. 3 for 38, tied with Thomas Erlington. 8 for 38. And Thice has 1 for 11. Arbuckle, that scoop and score at the end of the half was horrendous. That hurts big time. The UFL should join the CFL. It would be more popular. Decisions to make there, Vince. Decisions. Philpott, 3 for 43 and a touchdown, which I mentioned before. He only has 1 on the yak yards after the catch because he caught that touchdown in the end zone. Got to get the ball in his hands early. Sneed has 3 for 34. Mack, 2 for 17. Delaire, the fullback, 1 for 11. Rambo, 1 for 8. I think he'll do some damage in the second half as well. Let's see. Sankey with a nice sack in the first half. And Burns has that interception. Lorenzo Burns with the pick on defense. Boom. Maltos missed a field goal for the Alouettes. We got the one-pointer. Let's see. So that's mostly what's cooking. Well, what was cooking the first half. Halfway done. Halfway done, people. Alouettes with a nice strong lead. McMahon's a good name for a CFL football player. You should play him in fantasy all the time, McMahon. All the time. Would the NFL have a problem with that? Why would they? I don't know. I mean, it does, depending on when they play, it would overlap with the NFL season then. Because right now the UFL, it doesn't overlap. So that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Interesting. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to throw the mug, not literally, into the washer of the dishes. All right, we're back. Still got plenty of time for the second half. Plenty of time. We are covering the European League of Football tomorrow morning. I think it's 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Let me double check that. And then both the CFL games as well. Let me just double check which game I'm covering. Let me see. Oh yeah, the early game tomorrow is the that's a good one. Tyrol versus the Vikings. The Raiders, Tyrol 2-1 versus the Vienna Vikings, who are 3-0. The European League of Football. Pretty sweet. Yeah, that is 12 o'clock Eastern Time. So noon Eastern Time is when I'm covering that. So that'll go noon to 3. And then we have 7 o'clock Eastern Time and 10 o'clock Eastern Time for the CFL. I'm pretty sure I can only do one tomorrow. Yeah, they overlap too much. Sunday we're covering two games. We're going to cover the Paris Musketeers versus the Rain Fire, and then the Munich Ravens versus the Stuttgart Surge on Sunday. And those are, 7 o'clock Eastern Time and 10:15 Eastern Time in the morning on Sunday. We got a quadruple header. So the first of the year, first of the year quadruple header. Sunday, June 8th, quadruple header. Let me see. Then I don't have a quadruple header again. Oh, no, I have on the Saturday the 21st, a quadruple header. So 2 quadruple headers in June. Let me see. And no quadruple headers in July. Oh, but August we got a bunch. August we got 1. That's 1. 2, 3. 3 quadruple headers in August. And then September we got 1. Correction, we got 2. So yeah, 1 to 2 a month. October we have 3. Yikes. November, I don't think we have any quadruple headers. No, we got 1 in November. Yeah. So some crazy times. Crazy times, I tell you. European vacation of football. That's right. When we're on vacation, just because I'm on vacation doesn't mean I'm out to lunch. We got to work during the summer. We got to build up this channel. Just got to keep building it up. Little by little. Day by day, one by one by one by one by one. Talking about Nathan Rourke. We'll see him tomorrow. I think he's the highest paid player in the CFL right now. Nathan Rourke. There's another Rourke that was drafted in the NFL, I think in the 6th or 7th round. But he'll probably be in the CFL in a few years. We'll see if he hangs around, but I think he'll resort to the CFL quite soon. Only got a little over 400 views and a little over 200 views. It's a quiet Friday night for the CFL. Quiet Friday night. I thought the beginning of the season would have more action. Maybe they're saving it all for Saturday. There's no Sunday games the next 2 weeks. No, the first 3 weeks. The first Sunday game for the CFL is on the 29th, June 29th. So they're going Saturdays until the 29th. A few on Saturday. Whoo! Man, oh man. So they're coming back after the commercial break to start quarter number 3. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum. And the Argos will be getting the ball first in the third. Well, be getting the ball in the third quarter. In the third. Bum, 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 bum. 6 likes to the big 3. Oh, let's go. Let's check the Rumble side. We'll have a second. We got a little over 300 followers on the green side. Can't wait for the Stamps game tomorrow. I am very excited. I like how much. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum, bum. All right. Should I get more water for the second half? I think I'll survive. Oh, baby. bum, 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 bum. What the heck? Whoo! Let's go. It's time for the second half, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Enough of the music. Time for the football. Still have 7 more streams this weekend. Action packed. Let's check to see what's going on with NHL while we have a second then. 3-2 Oilers. That was only after the first. It's 3-2 after the first period. These goalies need to wake up. Apparently, need to wake up. Let's see. Playoffs for the UFL. The Panthers and the Defenders. Let's make sure I have the right times. Yeah. It's 3 o'clock, the Panthers in Birmingham. And then 6 o'clock, DC going to St. Louis. Come on, Battlehawks, let's make it to the championship game. The Stallions are 1.5-point favorites, and the Battlehawks are 2.5-point favorites. Excuse me. Interesting. I'm going to have to make sure I'm wearing full-on Battlehawks gear for Sunday. The Nordic Storm are on a bye. They're 3-0, so I don't get to watch them this weekend. I have their gear to wear. I'll be rocking that for, maybe I should wear it tomorrow morning. I'll wear that during the game tomorrow morning. At least the Nordic Storm hats. All right, we're back in action. Round 2, second half. All right, now they're talking to Coxie. They talked to Philpott before going into the locker room, and they're talking to Coxie on the Argonauts coming out of the locker room. 4 for 72 in the first half. Coxie did mighty fine. But they need Ungerer to step up. That's who they need. The Ungerer. All right, kickoff time. Oh, the Alouettes are getting the ball first. My bad. I thought, I had that backwards. My bad, people. That's right, Toronto with 2 and outs. And sweet return. Gets some blocks. Bang! 45, 50, cuts up field. One more guy to beat it. Gets him at the 40. Otherwise, he was gonzo. Oh, wow. What a return by Aletcher. All the way to the 40-yard line of the Argonauts. He had to run all the way back to like the 3 to get that kickoff, though, too. Sheesh, and he ran into the end zone. Man, that would have been a 110-yard return. But the Alouettes will start at the 40-yard line of Toronto. Sweet return. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Go Owls, go. Not many Owls fans on this channel. Only one person was picking the Owls on the poll. Anyways, shotgun, hands over the middle, gobbled up, no gain. It'd be 2nd and 10. So I don't know what it is. There's not many Montreal fans that pop in here. We got a bunch of Rider fans, we got some Argonaut fans, we got some Stamps fans, and then I threw Montreal out there, and they were like, boo, one person. Nobody really pops in for the Owls. Nobody. Alexander takes snap. He's going to run for it up the middle. Gets 11 to the 29. First down, Davis Alexander. Boom. Man, he has about 50 yards rushing now. Sheesh. Extending the drive. Now it's time to hit Philpott for a touchdown. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, well, let's see. They're at the 28-yard line. Left to right. Fakes the handoff. Swings it up top. And only gets about 2 on the reception. McFadden on the stop. Mack on the catch. Oh, sweet hairdo. He had like 2 buns up there. McFadden. Very, very nice. All right, here we go. The 25er, segment 7. Slanting over the middle. First down. Mack on the catch of the 13. Oh, baby. Mack coming through. Another first down inside the danger zone. Here comes the Alouettes. If they pound this for a touchdown, man, oh, man. Watch out. 22-3 to start this third quarter would be pretty sweet. Come on, get to Philpott in the end zone. Philpott in the end zone. And looking back in the end zone. Oh, he can't get it to Philpott. Underthrown McManus, who's back. Stuffs him. Oh, you got to get it deeper. Deeper to the back of the end zone. That would have been a touchdown for Philpott. It would have been number 2 for the day. Man. McManus got him. There had to be an extra 2 yards deeper. That would have been a touchdown. McManus timed it well, shellacked him. Alexander on the run. No. Hits his man. Rambo to the 1. Rambo to the 1, but it's going to be a first and goal. They all collided. They all, were converging on Alexander and swings at Rambo. Chatfield almost had him. His helmet's off. What up, local vibes? Welcome in. Who do you got? The Alouettes or the Argos? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he shellacked him. Stuffed him at the 1. Oh, it was Chatfield that stuffed him at the 1. Boom. Here comes the boom. Welcome in. Runs it up the middle. Show me touchdown, Alouettes. Oh, baby. Evans with the sneak. Got it. Boom, 21-3. Evans comes in for the little sneak up the middle. Goes a little bit to the right side. Follows his blockers. Easy peasy. And 1 drive, 1 touchdown here in the third quarter for Montreal. Getting it done. Montreal's the team to beat in the CFL, says the Vince. Extra point coming. High snap, kick. Got it, 22. Double deuce to 3. Man, oh man, Montreal starting out strong. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What a start. What a start to the second half. Let me see. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Pacers Thunder tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Yeah, but I'll be covering the CFL. CFL. Let's check in on the hockey. Yep, still at intermission. Still at intermission. All right, approaching 500 views and 250 on the vertical front. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Okay, there we go. All right, Toronto better come alive because Montreal's starting to run away with it. 22-3. I should have played that Montreal Alouettes defense at a touchdown. I think I went with the Stamps, though. I think. I don't remember. I don't recall. The Canadian Open golf action. Should I cover golf? It's the third round. I have never covered golf. I don't even like watching golf. You can wake up early and watch some golf. Who wants to wake up early and watch golf? Anybody? Any golf fans out there? 13 for 1,640 yards and a touchdown for Alexander. Almost had 2. Rambo just couldn't get in. So close. Would have 2 touchdowns through the air. Oh, bobbles it and drops it at the 17. Scoops it up at the 18. Going right to left. And out to the 28-yard line is Turner on the return for the Argonauts. Arbuckle. Not a good first half for the Arbuckle. Not good. Not good. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. No golf for the Giants fan. No golf. Sleep in. Gregory says no. Yeah, I'm not going to do golf on this channel. Oh, screen pass. They kind of read it but couldn't stop it. And McMahon to the 34 gets about 6. Yeah, I just wanted to see what you guys would say to the golf comment. I mean, I could always do it in the future if my channel gets a lot of people. Then I have something during the day when I'm not covering football, but nope. We'll stick to football, not golf. And pressure! Arbuckle on the run's going to get it. First down to the 40. A flag coming down, though. Could be holding around the outside. If that's a hold, you're going to bring back the Argonauts. Bring them back. Bring them back now, y'all. All Montreal so far. Yep, it is a holding. Bring Toronto back. Oh, baby.
What have I done?
So it'll be 2nd and, 14? Happy Gilmore style. Now you're talking there, Vince. I think that movie's coming out at the end of July. I think July 24th, perhaps? The end of July. Happy Gilmore 2. Get ready. 2nd and 14. Arbuckle. Pressure! Got him! Back at the 17-yard line. Let's go. Smashing him. Crushing him. Berglund with the sack. Berglund. coming through. Yeah, they brought 5, and Bergland from behind. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go for the Arbuckle. 3rd and 21, punted away. As they zoom in on Bergland, it's going nuts. Feel the energy. Feel it. Sleep it in, Gregory. Sleep it in. European League of Football, Canadian Football League, United Football League, National Football League, College Football League. That's what we do here. That's what we do. All right, punting from his own 14. Foomp, looks like a short one. Up at the 45, running it up top. Gets to the 48. Not much room to run. All right. So going to commercial, and Montreal will have the ball their second time in the second half, with about halfway through the third quarter already. As they show the Grey Cup out there on the commercials. Sleep it in, people. Sleep it in. Bum, 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 bada, bum, bum, bum. All right. The green side is quiet as well. What up, Simon? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Montreal is playing pretty well, offensively and defensively. Shutting down Arbuckle. Stuffing McMahon can't run the ball. You think they'll score 21 more points? What up, Cheney? Yes. 20 more points in the game? Yes. I think they'll get a bunch in the fourth quarter. They might get some more points. They'll probably get one more score in the third, and they'll probably get 2 more scores in the fourth. So I'm going to say yes there, Mark. Welcome in. I don't remember you being here, so welcome in, first timer. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. All right. Shotgun. Oh, fakes the screen pass. Nowhere to go. Throws it the other way. Hits his man in midfield for a gain of 7. Mack on the catch. That was a broken down play, and it worked. Got him. Oh, sorry, not a first down. It was only 7. My bad. You never watched these teams before? Well, Montreal's usually known for its defense, and they're shutting down the Argos. I just think the Argos will probably get some garbage time yards and a touchdown in the fourth quarter. But if I know how the CFL works, they usually just keep spreading it on. Nice run up the middle to the 44 of the Argonauts. Let's go, Thice. Thice gets the first down on that carry. Yeah, Simon, who do you got? Who do you go for in the CFL? Let me know what team you go for. I know the Alouettes looking pretty darn sweet, though. But, yeah, I cover all that is CFL, UFL, NFL, college football, European League of Football there, Cheney. We do tons and tons of football. All right, here we go. Delayed handoff of the middle doesn't work. Gets 1 to the 43. That was Thomas Erlington on the carry. Subscribing now. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Rhino Nation, Mr. Cheney. Welcome in. Appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you. This is my third year covering the CFL. Third year. I feel like I'm a rookie. I cover all that is football, but I still feel a rookie with the CFL. Yes, I got one game tomorrow morning for the European League of Football. Talk the puppy. Going deep! Underthrown again, nearly intercepted. You got to get that deeper, Alexander. Did he make that interception in bounds? He might have an interception. What? Sluka almost might have that pick. It was batted ball. Underthrown again. Bobbled it and... Oh, he might be out of bounds by the time he gets that ball. He might be standing out of bounds. The Argos were dropped on the heads. They might have an interception here. The Zebras have to look at this. It knocks it into Sluka's hands. They're reviewing to see if he has possession before he steps out of bounds. That's close. It's fire. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. The European League of Football tomorrow, we only have one game and 2 CFL games. The game tomorrow morning at noon for the East Coasters is... Oh, the Tyrol and the Vikings. Raiders Tyrol and Vienna Vikings. That's the first one. That's going to be a blast. Tyrol is 2-1, and the Vikings are 3-0. Vikings looking like the best team in the league with the Nordic Storm. And then on Sunday, we're covering the Paris Musketeers and the Rain Fire and their fire. And then the Munich Ravens and the Stuttgart Surge, 2-0 versus 2-1. So that should be another good game. So I'm trying to pick out the best matchups every week. Trying to cover 2 to 4 European League of Football games every weekend. I'm enjoying it so far. Enjoying that season. How do I watch the games? For the CFL, yesterday was on CBS Sports Network. Today I'm watching it on CFL Plus, which is free to the Americans and the international people outside of Canada. Otherwise, it's on TSN. The European League of Football, I had to pay $120 for the season. It's a 14-week season, 12 games, and I'm trying to cover 2 to 4 games every Saturday and Sunday. So it's on DAZN, or whatever. So I have that. Then I'll have the Sunday ticket from the NFL, and then I'll cover a bunch of college football games, which are on regular network TV. So he bobbled that. I think he has it. See what the Zebra has to say. They're saying that it stands. It's an interception. And he's going to have it at the 3. So it's a sweet interception by the Argonauts. And they'll take over at their own yard line. So that is huge for the Toronto fans. The interception stands. Yep. Rhino is a pioneer in the Elf League. We'll see. We don't get much of a crowd for the European League of Football. We don't get much of a crowd. Usually we get more for the CFL, but it's a slow Friday night. Dropping back to pass. Swings it. Arbuckle to the 36. Rolled over. 37. Brissett on the catch. Awesome stuff there, Cheney. Awesome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. And 22-3, Alouettes on top. And we're under 5 to play in the third quarter. We are 4 subscribers away from 2,400. Come on, let's get it. We need 4 more. 4 more to 2,400. As there's an injured Argonaut on the field. Can't see who it is. They gave him 8 on that reception, second and 2. The trainers are in the way. What is that? Sirsko? Number 53? Okay. All right. Offensive lineman down. He's able to walk it off. He's limping a little bit, though. Limping a little bit, but he'll be fine. He'll be back in the fourth. He'll be back soon. No bigs. No big deal. If you're coming from Hard Rock, hit that subscribe button. I was just in Vegas last week. They're building the Hard Rock on the Strip. I think it's going to be Caesar's owned. Maybe it's Caesar's owned. Because I like to go to the Caesar's owned casinos out there. Got 2 in Colorado. Probably going to play some poker there soon for the summer because I have time. Gives it to Williams on the outside. Loses like 5 yards and smashed way back at about the 32 before his forward progression is stopped. There's a flag back in the backfield and a late flag coming in as well after the Alouettes stuffed him. Interesting. Man, oh man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see what this flag is from the Zebras. Hopefully they have to punt. And then the Alouettes can keep spreading it on. Actually, we want the Argonauts to do something so that we could get a closer game so more people flock on in. Montreal's cheering like it's a penalty on Toronto. Yeah, they're talking to Maz. I guess if he wants to take the penalty or not. Yeah, I would decline it and force the punt. I live around Denver there, Cheney. How'd you know I was in Denver? Did I mention I'm from Colorado? Or were you in earlier? Yeah, I'm in Colorado. The outskirts of Denver. Good stuff. I was trying to think. I don't think I mentioned that I was in Colorado here, unless it's in my description. Come on, tell us about the flag. Yeah, it's a packed out stadium. Packed out stadium. Loving it. Gotta love seeing a full stadium. It's still 22-3. I know what's on top. Tell us what the flag is. That's one thing they're a little shaky with the CFL. With telling us what it is. Oh, so I think they're telling Dinwiddie now that it's holding, that it's going to be declined. Did I mention something about Colorado before? The hat is Calgary Stampeders. Holding on the... Whoa. They're going to replay the second down. There's objectionable conduct on the Alouettes. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Yeah, so that after the play penalty destroyed the Alouettes, so the Argonauts have a second chance. I root for the Indianapolis Colts in the NFL. I do cover some of the Broncos games, though. Arbuckle stays in the pocket, tries to run. Ooh, it's going to be close. He's right at the line for the first down. A flag coming in late. Oh, man. So, right now it's a first down for Arbuckle because it looks like they gave him just enough. Let's see what the late flag is. What the heck is going on? Oakman again with the penalty. So, I guess a late hit on Arbuckle. Oh, late hit goes and smashes him when he's on the ground. So they give him an extra 15 yards. Brutal. Ooh, a Falcons fan. All right. What do you think is going to happen with Kirk Cousins? They're going to trade him or just release him? And Arbuckle rolling down low, trying to throw. Just throws it away out of bounds and completes. Smart move there by Arbuckle to be 2nd and 10. As they're at midfield with 3:49 left in the third. down by 19. It's a 3-score game. Toronto's got plenty of work to do. Yeah, there's one of my fellow streamers. Covers a ton of Atlanta stuff. Covers the Atlanta Braves. Covers the Georgia Bulldogs. Covers the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Falcons. So, yeah. You should probably go over there and subscribe to him. The Dixon Way. Does a ton of content, my man. So, yep. Pressure. Throwing it down low. Incomplete. Nobody there. Nobody close. And the Argonauts have to punt. 3rd and 10. Ungerer was somewhat in the area, I guess. Interesting. Jack McCool says 3-3. Florida and Edmonton. Thought he would have been cut by now, but I'm guessing we trade him when Bo Nix gets hurt. Oh, you mean not Bo Nix. Bo Nix is on the Broncos. Penix, Michael Penix. Falcons is Michael Penix Jr. And punts it away. Boom. I got a bunch of my students that love Bo Nix. That go on my computer and put pictures of Bo Nix up there. Returning from the 10 out to the 17-yard line. Oh, Larry from the Dixie. Okay, so you do know Larry. Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. That's your guy. Guy's the man. He grinds super hard too. Grinder. We'll probably be doing that Falcons Colts game in November 9th. Falcons Colts. Because 2 years ago, 2 years ago we covered. It was on Christmas Eve. We covered the Falcons Colts game, and the Falcons smashed the Colts. It was brutal. Trade him when Anthony Richardson gets hurt. I don't think the Colts are gonna go for him. They're gonna ride with Daniel Jones and Riley Leonard. They'll probably give Riley Leonard a shot, Mr. 6th-round pick from Notre Dame. I don't think the Colts want to spend that money unless the Falcons are gonna hold on or pay most of that money. Kirk Cousins would be a nice upgrade for the Colts with the quarterback situation, because Richardson and Daniel Jones, oof, it's rough stuff, man. As Luke Wilson's talking on the sideline, Argos shooting himself in the foot. All right, come on, we got to get 4 more likes to 30. Let's go. Thursday night we got a big crowd. Friday night is slow. I guess people don't realize that the Canadian Football League has started. I figured this would be a bigger game. Toronto and Montreal. The last 2 teams to win the Grey Cup, people. Last 2 teams. All right, Alouettes going left to right. Alexander running out of the pocket to the right. Throw it away. No, hits it to Philpott and makes a grab and gets to the 22. About 5 yards on the reception for Tyson. Tyson of the Philpotts. 4th catch of the day. He was trying to get him deep a couple times, but underthrew it both times. And no second touchdown for the Philpotts. Good game, McMahon. Good game. We got a double Greg McMahon. The first real weekend of the summer. Yeah, I was on vacation last week. Oh, he throws it to Rambo way behind him. Bounces at his feet and incomplete. Ooh, Alexander's holding his left knee and he is down. The first real summer. It's time for barbecues. Oh, Alexander doesn't want to get up. They were going to help him up, but he's staying down. Not good for business. Man, oh man. The Alouettes going to have to punt once Alexander's okay, but let's see. Terrible pass. Oh, the defender rolled over his ankle or whatever. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Defender rolled into him. That one hurts. Not good for business. Alright, he's jogging off. Alright, good. Ooh-wee. That could have been bad news for the Alouettes, man. Bad news. The summer begins now. Beginning of June. I have 2 months off till back to work in August. Alright, they'll be punting from about their own 12-yard line. Foop. Should be good field position for the Argonauts, returning from the 42 right to the left. Out goes Turner, running it upfield, going backwards to the 35, and juking a defender, gets to about the 38. So he ran backwards, loses a few yards. Still decent field position for Arbuckle and the Argonauts with $1:34 left in the third, down by 19. Work to do, Arbuckle. Work to do. Let's go, people. We need 4 more subscribers to 2,400. Let's go. You're good, Alexander. You're good. Looks like he's fine. He's got the iPad in his hands. Sorry, tablets. No need to promote the Apple. I do own some stock though, so I don't care. Pressure! Arbuckle bang! Smashing the blind side. Back at the 28-yard line. Sit down, little fella. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Uguak? Man, oh man. Round the outside. The edge rusher going blind side. Arbuckle tries to escape the pocket to the right. Does a little spin maneuver. Uguak with the sack. Smashing him. Let's go. So 2nd and 19 as we're about 30 seconds left in the third. All right, takes a snap. He's got time to pass. Checks it down and gets it to the Mack. Make a man and knocked out of bounds at about the 34, and the Argonauts will have to punt it away. Punt it away, people. Punt it away. Man, Toronto can't get in the end zone. 3 points on the board. This is a sad start for Toronto for the season. Definitely a strong showing for the Alouettes. If Alexander didn't underthrow that pass to Philpott, could have been a touchdown with that nice interception by the Argos at the 3. Sluka got the deflection, the pick before. Ooh, thought it was going to be blocked there for a second. Returning it from the 27 left to right. Past the 35 to the 40. And out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Letcher with a nice return. All right, Letcher. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they were doing the wave out there in the stands, Montreal. I guess they got to do the wave a bunch since they don't have those stupid little noisemakers, whatever those things are called, that make those stupid sounds. Just sit back and get the play-by-play versus watching the game cast in silence. That's why I started this up, man. 2.5 years ago. I figured there's plenty of people that watch the game and maybe they don't have their friends that come to watch it with them, or people aren't as interested that they know. And there's other people out there around the world that want to watch and want to enjoy it with everybody. So that's why I'm doing this, because not many people I know watch the CFL. There's not many people I know that are big Colts fans, so I'm going to watch a Colts game with tons of people, all the CFL games, and then I got into the UFL and the European League of Football and try to get people across the United States, Canada, Europe, anybody that's interested in watching together. I'll call the game and chat with you guys. Give my insights. I'll take your insights, inputs, everything, and have fun and just create a nice place to watch the game with people. So that's what we do. You're on Toronto right now? What up, Vaughn? What's going on? Welcome in on the vertical side. Toronto's got some work to do, my man. They got some work to do. But it's not how you start the season, it's how you finish. And they finished last year hoisting that Grey Cup. So we'll see how they could how they adjust after this game. It's an 18-game season, so there's still plenty of time. Ooh, the Panthers scored a goal there at 4-3 in the second. Sasquatch is watching. He's definitely not watching, Vince. Definitely not watching. "25 minutes to about 20 minutes in favor of the Alouettes in time of possession." So a little bit of advantage, and they have the ball now. So let's see if they can wind down some of the clock and put some more points on the board. Fantastic finishes. Last night's game was pretty good. I don't know if this one's going to have a fantastic finish, but let's see some more scoring as we head into the fourth quarter. 3 quarters down, 1 to go. Right to left is the Alouettes in the pistol. Fakes the handoff, swing out. Throws over the middle. Bang, hits Mack to the 49 of the Argonauts and a first down. Good job, Alexander. He's back out there already. He was down for a while with that when he got his leg rolled over, but he's already back out there. So good stuff, and they're in good shape. Any reason why I like the CFL compared to the NFL? I like them both. I love football. So I want to cover as much football as possible. So I cover 5 different leagues. The CFL, I get a decent crowd, and there's less competition with streamers out there. Because the NFL, everybody and their grandma streams the NFL. So, yeah. Usually I'll get a bigger crowd for the CFL. All day in the pocket. Alexander rolling out, nobody home. Throw it away. Throws it up. Lobs it out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. But yeah, CFL is pretty sweet. Pretty enjoyable. 12 players on the field, on both sides, yeah. They, I feel like they get a little bit more scoring, because in the second half, they just spread it on. They just keep, pounding. So there are some differences, as Vince is letting you know. But, yeah, very good stuff. Usually it's, an extra, cornerback or safety, if you will. Going deep, he's got a man, overthrows Philpott. So 2 times he overthrows him, 2 times he underthrows him, and 1 time he completed for a touchdown. He does not have the connection with Philpott so far. Man, sheesh, Alexander, you gotta get that long ball under control. Yeah, it's usually another cornerback or a halfback or whatever they want to call it. But yeah, they usually have an extra wide receiver, and the receivers, multiple guys in motion, sort of like the Arena Football League. I'll be your guy for the CFL, and I'm sure you'll be watching the Dixon Way for the Falcons. All good. I cover so many NFL games, though, as the Montreal Alouettes punted away. Boom. I cover all the primetime, overseas games. Bounces and dives down to 2. Has to scoop it up and turns it out to the 9. Yeah, so all the overseas games in the morning, I'll be covering those Sunday night, Thursday night, Monday night. And then there's another random game on Sunday that I cover apart from the Colts. So lots and lots of NFL. I'm going to try to mix in a lot more college this year. I was mapping that out yesterday on my schedule. I'm going to try to to cut into a different crowd out there to build my channel too. I know there's a lot of illegal streamers out there, but if I can find some other people that cover college, that watch college, to reel them in too. So that's what I'm going to do. Trying to cover all bases. Because they show a lot of college football on TV, which I should be able to get. So I'm going to mix that in. But the beginning of the season is a little bit tougher because I have the CFL till November and the NFL. So it's a little bit harder to cover so much college. But I'm going to mix it in. It's going to be late. Probably the late games. But I'm going to cover more and more of them. Yep. Golden Corral International Meatloaf Challenge. No. Oh, that's right. I want to do a mini hot dog eating contest on July 4th this year when they show the hot dog eating contest. I wonder if Joey Chestnut's going to be eligible this year because he signed something and missed last year's. The Dallas defense need is a safety. That's all they need. What up, Simon? I don't even know what that is, Simon. That doesn't sound like football. That sounds like football. It sounds like soccer. Arbuckle going deep to the 30. Makes the grab out to the 36 before he's gang tackled. Nice throw there by Arbuckle. He's going to have to go 101 yards. Coaxy on the catch. That sounds like soccer. Yeah, I don't cover the soccer and the golf. Soccer, golf, and racing. Don't do that. Arbuckle throwing it down low. Ungerer with the catch gets a first down. Nice move to the 51. 14 yards on that catch and run. There we go, Ungerer. You need to get him involved. I said that at halftime. Get Ungerer involved if you want to have a chance to win this game. I don't think they'll be able to pull this off, but maybe they can make it close with a couple scores in the fourth. I feel like I have Ungerer on my fantasy team. I should look that up. I'll look it up in a second. Arbuckle, knocked down at the line. Sankey on the tip. How many hot dogs can I eat on a $1 hot dog day? $1 dog day? Oh, man. If I tried, I could probably eat a few, maybe 3, maybe 4. It depends on how big those hot dogs are. No overtime in this game tonight, Sam, on the vertical side. No. We don't want that. We don't want that. Do I have that open? No, I don't have it open. I'll check it out later. Shotgun going up top. He's got a man. Oh, he does drop it in there to the 10. What a grab. What a play. What a first down. It's going to be first and goal for Toronto. Ungerer. Boom. What a throw by Arbuckle to Ungerer. Trying to get Toronto back in this. Yeah, it's 110 yards, Cheney. Midfield is at the 55. They also have 20-yard end zones, 20 yards each end zone. And the goalpost is at the front of the end zone, so it's at the goal line. So they have, because there's a 1-pointer, there's a rouge. If you miss a field goal punted into the end zone, the other team has to return it out, otherwise they get 1 point. And Arbuckle up top. Daniels reaching for the end zone. He gets in there. Touchdown. Boom. Oh, baby. Daniels put 6 on the board. 22-9. Oh, what a drive. What a drive. From their own 9 to the end zone. Arbuckle throwing it all over the place. Bang. Closing the gap. Extra point will make this a 2-score game, and it'll make it 22-10. And it's also wider, too, Cheney. It's also a little bit wider. And the football's a little bit bigger, too. You've learned so much already. Yeah, so they have the 20-yard end zone, so if they punt it into the end zone, they have to return it out. Otherwise, the kicking team gets a point. They miss a field goal. If it goes out the back of the end zone, they still get 1 point instead of 3 if they miss it. And they also, you have to return it out of the end zone. Otherwise, that team gets 1 point. It's called the Rouge or one-pointer. Extra points, up and good. 22-10. The lead cut to 12 for the Alouettes. We got 10:37 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Toronto, they got a chance. 2-score game is doable. Doable. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go. La, 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 la. Let's see how many views. Approaching 600. And approaching 300. 600 on the horizontal, 300 on the vertical. Eduardo chilling on the green side. Let's go. Let's make it a game here in the fourth. Let's make it a game. Easier to come back with 3 downs, yeah, because you can't really run the clock out. They get the ball back way faster with only 3 downs instead of 4. Happy Friday night football, people. Friday night football. Do they still do Friday night fights? I remember that back in the 90s. I don't think they do that too much with the boxing. They should do Friday night fights for the UFC, because that's pretty big. Whoo! Oh, they're talking about Tavares Daniels. He's got over 6,000 receiving yards for his career, 416 catches. Nice. Doing it for about 10 years, they said. Been around a long time, Daniels. Getting into the end zone here in the fourth quarter for the Argonauts. All right, here we go. Returning it from the 15 right to the left. And gets out of bounds around the 40-ish. It's not their normal returner because it was a shorter kick. What time is the first game? Tomorrow morning. It is 12 o'clock noon. They don't start as early on Saturdays as they do Sundays. So, pretty sure it's 10 o'clock Mountain Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. So I get to sleep in. 10 o'clock start for me. Runs up the middle and stuffed. Nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 10. If they go through 2 and out and the Argonauts get the ball back quickly, oh man, they would have some momentum. Williams with the stuffing up the middle. Come on, let's go. 2 more likes to the big 3. Oh, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, takes the shotgun snap. Alexander dumps it over the middle. First down, Rambo to the 50. Swung down to 53. Nice. Oh, baby. Oh, we got to start doing some raids for the CFL. There's a lot of people streaming out there. A lot of streamers out there. That's what we got to do. We got to start doing raids. It's been a while. Got to do them for the CFL and NFL. Maybe I'll start that tomorrow. Raid it up. Alright, swings it down low in the flat and gets about niner by Theiss. So it'll be second and uno. One more right to 30. Let's get it. Uno mas. And we need 4 more subscribers to 2,400. 4 more subs to 2,400. Come on, Toronto. Let's make it a game. 4 subs in the 4th. That's what we need. That is what we need. All right, 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 12-point game. Lining up for a sneak on 2nd and inches. Sneed on motion. Easily gets the first down to the 43. Drive continues for Montreal. Drive continues. Gonna need a stop as Evans out there, the short yardage quarterback. Has a touchdown before and a little sneak. 18 for 25, 193 yards through the air. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Terrible pick. Hopefully, maybe they'll get another touchdown here in the 4th. Come on, Philpott. We need Philpott. There was somebody who had a bet with Philpott with 6 catches. He's only got 4. He's only got 4. Blitzing, swings it down low. Oh, hits his man. Speaker, who's been quiet for most of this game, gets about 13 yards and a first down. Moving the chains yet again. Subs are for the week. For the weekend. Subs are for the weekend. We got to crush 2,400 and beyond this weekend. Football, football, football with a side of football. At the 30-yard line of the Argos. Takes the handoff. Gets about 6 to the 24. Erlington with the carry. 2nd and 4. Argos need to stop right here. Home to a field goal. It'll still be a 2-score game. 15 points is doable. They get a touchdown. Lights out. It'll be lights out for Toronto with 6 minutes left in regulation time. McManus was on that stop there. He's huffing and puffing. Huffing and puffing. Here we go. Hands it up and only gets a yard, Erlington. And gonna have to kick a field goal. Rutledge with the stop there. All right, let's see a field goal attempt by the Alouettes. The Argonauts using one of their timeouts. Yeah, a little helmet-to-helmet contact when he was on his knees making the stop. Get him to the sideline. All right, good. Taking him out of the game. Bringing him to the sideline. Would you go for it? No, I would take the field goal because it makes it a 2-touchdown game. And the 2-point conversion. So it kind of makes it a 3-score game. 2 touchdowns, and then they got to get a 2-point conversion. So it's only a 2-score game, but it would be a 3-score game if they make it 25-10. So take the points here, and because otherwise, if they score 2 touchdowns, they got the lead. So it'll only be a tie with 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So big 3 points here. It'll be huge for the Alouettes. And field goes up and good. Got him. All right. Maltos, the fresh maker, coming through. 25-10. So big time. Now it's 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion, just to tie. Otherwise, the Argonauts would have had 2 touchdowns for the win. So, big difference there, Cheney. Hey-oh, we're up to 30 likes. Let's go. Happy Friday, people. Welcome in. Welcome back to the Rhino Nation. What up, David? You got the under? What is the over-under at? They might be able to top that over. Because what do we have? 25 to 10, 35? What was it, 40? Was it 47 and a half? I forget what it was. I feel like it was 47 and a half. No Crumback. He's on the Red Blacks there, Vince. Glad to have you pop in there, David. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Oh, baby. Let's check the green side, but we have a second. Green side, got 7 people chilling over there. Let's check hockey. Yeah, it's 4-3 Panthers at the second intermission. So Panthers up by 1 going into the 3rd period. Ruh-roh. Oh, you got it at 43 and a half. Gotcha. So you definitely don't want any more scoring. Yeah, so you can have 1 more touchdown, and that's it. So, yeah, only 1 more touchdown. That's all you could have. Someone popped in needed 21 more points, so that I guess they needed the over. But this might end up to be the under, depending on the Alouettes' defense. Because that one last drive by the Argonauts, they went 101 yards in, like, no time. So, can't have that again, as Toronto has it at their own 40. Was Daniels offsides? Illegal procedure on the Argos. Bring him back.
What have I done?
Oh, you needed the under? I thought somebody wanted like 21 more points or something like that. Was that you? Alright, so you need the under as well. So, no more touchdowns. Got over 5 minutes left to play. The 3-minute warning. Toronto's got 1 timeout. And it's 1st and 15 for Toronto. Arbuckle stepping into the pocket, throwing it deep up top. Got a man. Under throws it, he drops it at the 32. Daniels drops it. He made a sweet play for a touchdown before. That should have been thrown deeper. But Daniels needs to catch that ball. Huge blunder, huge drop. Unbelievable. Arbuckle steps up, throws a strike. Could have blown coverage. Could have been a touchdown if he throws that further. Still should have been a huge first down. What a disaster. Your first time betting on the CFL is with me. Good luck, man. I brought you some luck, I guess, because you just dropped a wide open pass. Wide open. That's a huge misplay for the under pressure. Arbuckle running. Can he get the first down? No, he's a yard short at the 49. Runs for 14, maybe 13 actually. And it'll be 3rd and 2. They got to go for it. Oh, man. 3rd and 2. Butterfingers. What a bum there, Vince. What a bum. Arbuckle. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Argonauts. Runs to the middle. It's close. And it looks like they're giving him the first down. The Zebras say first down. Boom. Drive continues as we're under 4 minutes to play here in the 4th. Oh, stop flopping. Stop that nonsense, McMahon. Stupid. All you got to do is start finding people for exaggerations and flops. Start finding them, and then we'll eliminate that from the game. Eliminate that crap from the game. I can't stand it. All right, 3:33 on the clock. Blitzing 5, rushing 5. Arbuckle throwing it down low, knocked away. Good defense. Awesome stuff. Burns with the play. Knocked it away from Unger. Had an interception before. Burns having a day. That was huge. Nice play, Burns. Well covered. Arbuckle had to get rid of it fast. A little pressure. Gets that left hand there. Knocks the hand in there. Knocks it away from Unger. All right. 2nd and 10 for Toronto. And a little stunt action, rushing 5, throwing it deep to nobody. Burns is the closest player, and he's on the Alouettes. So I don't know what Arbuckle saw there. It'll be 3rd and 10. And 3:03 on the clock. Be the last play before the 3-minute warning. They got to go for this. I guess they don't have to go for it, but they have to go for it, if that makes sense. You guys get it. You guys understand. All right. This could be the end for the Argonauts at their own 50. Got to get to the Alouettes 50. Sits in the pocket, throwing it up top. Hits his man, 14 yards. Unger coming through down the sideline, toe tap, makes the play in the 1st down. Drive continues for Toronto. I told you, Unger. I told you guys. But you didn't listen. Listen to the Rhino. He knows what he's talking about. Unger. He didn't get in the end zone. Got to get in the end zone still. But a whole bunch of receptions. Got to be over 100 yards now. Maybe not got to be, but he's up there. Let's see. Arbuckle's at 271 through the air. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Leads the team in rushing with 17 yards. That's not good. Unger has 82. 4 for 82. Coxie is 5 for 99. If they updated that. I feel like Unger has an extra catch. Maybe they just updated now. Let me just double check. No, he's got 4 for 82. 4 for 82. Philpott's got 4 for 48 in the touchdown. Flippin' Philpott. Could have had another one. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. All right, we're at the 3-minute warning, people. 3-minute warning. That was a huge play on 3rd down to give the Argonauts a little bit of hope here in the 4th. Down by 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. And an extra point. So there is a chance. What up, Lucas? Long time no see. What's going on? Lucas on the vertical side. What's happening? How is your summer? I think your summer just started. I think school just ended for you out there on the East Coast. Hopefully you're living it up. Living the summer dream, Lucas. You need to stop. You need to stop. It's coming, Cheney. It's coming. I thought they had him there, but dropped it in there to Unger. It's a nice play. Huge play. Man, oh man. Dropped it in there. Woo! Rhino. Arbuckle. Over the middle. Bobble intercepted to the 30. Oh, baby. Still on his feet to the 35, 40. 45 down at the 47-yard line. Boom! Unbelievable. Sweet interception by Beverett. Coming through. Oh, baby. Beverett with the pick. Good game. That should seal the deal. The Argonauts are donezo. Down they go. Cuts the route. Makes the pick. Let's go, Cheney. Got him. It's pretty much game, set, match. Huge interception by the Alouettes. They're going to be taking game 1. There's still 2:23 on the clock with the Argonauts with 1 timeout. But they need 2 scores. Hands it off down low. Breaking the tackle. 1st down. and more. Arlington to the 44-yard line of Toronto. Move those sticks. Gotta move those sticks. Good stuff there, Cheney. Win that money, my man. Win that money. There's a lot of Toronto fans that come in this chat, though, so they're definitely sad. Sad times. But a bunch of them are hockey fans, so they're watching the Panthers and the Oilers right now. So maybe they're not super sad. Because I guess Canadian football only starts when hockey ends. So after the finals might be when people really pop in. Boom, boom, boom. Williams on the Argonauts. The defensive lineman down, checking out his left calf. Yeah, Vince. We're going to have to meet up one time for a Golden Corral adventure in the future. Golden Corral adventure. I'm not having that meatloaf, though. Maybe I'll try a little piece again, but it was brutal. Meatloaf was brutal. What up, Jackson, on the vertical side? What's happening? Welcome back. Welcome back, Jackson. The Alouettes are going to go 1-0 after that interception. The mullet man. Luke Wilson. I didn't even realize they were talking about him, but you said that. The mullet mustache man. That's who you're talking about, right? Oh, that's funny. I hear him in the background, but once you said that, I knew what you meant. The mullet mustache man. He's a Gardner Minshew wannabe. You are not Gardner Minshew. You and your stash, and your mullets, and your watch, and your microphone. The microphone mullet man. There we go. Microphone mullet man. Stuck in the 80s. Oh, yeah, one of their newest guys. The Mike Mullet Man. What up, Maverick? Long time no see. What's happening, Mav? Good game tonight. The Alouettes flexing their muscles, man. Crushing Toronto. Toronto had a chance, got a touchdown in the fourth, but Montreal is closing the door with 2:14 left. But I'll be covering both the CFL games tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I also have the European League of Football at noon Eastern Time to start the day. You love the 80s? I had that t-shirt. I heart the 80s, Sam. But I wore that out years ago. So I guess I gotta get another one of those. I heart the 80s. I also had I heart mullets. So I rocked that shirt in my 30s. And the clock is back and ticking. What's it, the 44? Probably going to run this one. Under 2 minutes to go. Sets the receivers in motion, hands over the middle, and gets 8 to the 36. Arlington, Thomas Arlington on the carry. So it'll be 2nd and 2 for Montreal. About to finish the job. Trying to finish them off here in week 1. Game number 2 of the weekend on Friday Night Football. Would you go for it now? Yeah. Now you can go for it, Cheney. He's got a Super Bowl ring, the Luke Wilson. He does, 2014. Runs in the middle, bang! First down for Arlington. Thomas Arlington coming through. Going to give the dub to the Alouettes, 25-10. 90 seconds and cruising. You're officiating a semi-pro championship game tonight. Tomorrow. Nice, Football Nation. You miss football. I know, that's why I cover all that is football. I cover the UFL, the ELF, the CFL, which we're covering right now. We got college football and the NFL. This is what we do, Football Nation. We'll have to collab in the future. I just got back from vacation this week, so I'll be around to chat it up with you, Football Nation. Hands it off up the middle, out to the 25. 5 yards on the run by Arlington. Boom, boom, boom. Football Nation in the house. Thanks for being a monthly member. And if anybody wants some more football, basketball, tons of quality content, Football Nation is the guy to go subscribe to. Sub it up over there as well. The guy's a beast. A beast over there. Under a minute to play before Montreal goes 1-0 at home. Oh, baby. This was a convincing win by Montreal, I must say. And runs it up the middle. Only gets a yard, so it'll be third down with 37 seconds left. Will Toronto call a timeout? They might. They might call a timeout. Mavericks good. You'll be at 2 of the Argos games on June 20th and July 4th. Ooh. Looking for the Bills tickets for later this year. Tear it up there, Mav. Tear it up. Sounds like fun times. Argos and Bills. Going to a bunch of football games. The Sasquatch Nation. Liar, Vince. About to drop a Steelers video. They'll make the Steelers fans cry. Do it. Love it. Make them cry. Make them cry. They'll be getting Aaron Rodgers. Make them cry. I can't wait to watch. What up, Shotgun Sports? Back at it, baby. Non-stop. All right, field goal attempts. And bangs it through. 28-10. Maltos, the fresh maker again with another threefer. Oh, man. Good stuff, Football Nation. I will be watching, indeed. I'm not a Steelers fan, I must say. I'm a Colts fan. They beat the Colts when I became a Colts fan back in 95, 96. The Jim Harbaugh going to Aaron Bailey, Hail Mary, and almost got it to go to the Super Bowl. Then the Steelers went on to the Super Bowl against the Cowboys and got shellacked. But then they beat the Colts a few times in the playoffs with Jerome Bettis, Ben Roethlisberger. So Steelers drive me crazy sometimes. CFL football game, Sam. Yeah, buddy. SportsCenter's coming on next for in Canada as well. Steelers suck. That's right, Vince. They suck. Let's go. Let's go, SSN. The Shotgun Sports Network. Tearing it up. Not enough coverage on YouTube. I know. There's nobody that really does it. So, and then I'm trying to spark up the European League of Football too. So I'm trying to tear that up. And then I got the UFL on Sunday, the playoffs, the 2 playoff games for the United Football League. We'll see how those go. Got to build up these football leagues, my man. Returning from the 15, left to right. Past the 30, 35 to the 41 is Turner with 28 seconds left. Appreciate that, Football Nation. And we are 4 subscribers away from 2,400. We'll have to hit it tomorrow. We got 3 streams tomorrow. We'll crush that threshold on Saturday, covering 3 games. Who do I think is going to win the UFL championship? I'll be rooting hardcore for the Battlehawks, Mav. Battlehawks and Stallions would be a sweet championship. I'm hoping that's what it is. Because the Stallions might have a chance to be back-to-back champions 4 in a row. Little screen pass to Williams. Only gets a couple yards. Good CFL game tonight, Gregory. Yeah, buddy. Yep. 28-10. The under's going to hit. The Alouettes cover. What a game. The last 2 Grey Cup champions right here. Alouettes in 23. Last year, the Argonauts in 24. Stamp's going to be this year, 25. And the Argonauts kneel it down, and it's done. Oh, they have to kneel down one more time. I didn't see the flag. I didn't see them wave the little yellow flag out there. All right, so it's final. It's in the books. Montreal goes to 1-0. Toronto going to 0-1. Davis Alexander with the dub. Argos and Arbuckle not looking so good. They need the Chad Kelly and the Cameron Dukes. They need them. All right, happy Friday Night Football. This is, we covered yesterday's game. We covered tonight's game for the CFL. We got both the games tomorrow. ELF tomorrow. We got 4 games. It's a double header on Sunday. 2 European League of Football games on early Sunday morning. 2 UFL playoff games in the afternoon. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Thanks for the stream today. You know it, Cheney. You know it, David. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it, Rhino Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best around. Play-by-play, the under hits. David hit it. I think Cheney hit it. Crushing that under. Good stuff. We're going to do it again tomorrow. I got to set up my streams tonight and or in the morning. Those things take time. I got 3 to do for tomorrow and 4 for Sunday. That is my weekend, people. Football all weekend. This is what we do. Thanks a lot, Rhino Nation. Shutting it down on the vertical side.